Have you ever heard about the vampire squid? No, it's not a mythical creature, but a real aquatic animal. It's a creature that lurks in the deep sea, far below the surface where sunlight barely reaches. Its scientific name, Vampiroteuthis infernalis, might send shivers down your spine. It translates to vampire squid from hell. But don't let that scare you too much. It's not as terrifying as it sounds. The vampire squid is a unique creature, unlike any other. It belongs to its own order, separate from both squids and octopuses. It's an ancient species having survived for hundreds of millions of years, virtually unchanged. Just imagine a creature from the age of dinosaurs still roaming the oceans today. It's a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. So the vampire squid isn't just a figment of our imagination, but a fascinating creature from the deep sea. Now, let's delve deeper into the characteristics of this unique creature. The vampire squid, or Vampiroteuthis infernalis, which intriguingly translates to vampire squid from hell, is indeed a sight to behold. It's a small creature, reaching only about 1 foot in length. Its most striking feature is perhaps its deep, velvety, and almost iridescent blackish-red color, akin to the cloak of a classic vampire. The squid's 8 arms are connected by a cloak-like webbing, lending it an eerie, bat-like appearance. Each arm is lined with rows of fleshy spines or cirri rather than suckers like other squids or octopuses. However, don't let this alarm you. These spines are harmless and are used for catching detritus that falls from the ocean's surface. Now imagine this. You're deep under the sea, it's pitch black, and suddenly you see tiny spots of blue-green light. This is no underwater alien, but the vampire squid, glowing in the dark. The squid is covered in light-producing organs, or photophores, which it uses for a process called bioluminescence. These photophores can produce a variety of patterns, from faint, ghostly blue to sudden, dazzling flashes, which the squid uses to ward off predators or lure in prey. What's more, the vampire squid possesses the incredible ability to change its color from black to red, and even to a silvery white, depending on its mood or surrounding environment. This color change is thought to assist in camouflage, further aiding its survival in the deep ocean. Though the vampire squid's appearance might be reminiscent of a horror movie creature, it's important to remember that it's a harmless scavenger. It feeds primarily on marine snow, a mix of dead plankton, fecal matter, and other organic debris that falls from the ocean's surface layers. So, despite its name, the vampire squid doesn't suck blood, but it's still an extraordinary creature. The deep sea continues to bewilder us with its fascinating inhabitants, doesn't it? Can you guess where this intriguing creature lives? The vampire squid, with its unique adaptations, has made the deep sea its home, specifically the oxygen minimum zone. This zone, located between 600 and 900 meters below the surface, is characterized by its low oxygen levels, high pressure, and complete darkness. The vampire squid thrives in this extreme environment where few other creatures dare to dwell. But how does it manage to survive, you may ask? Well, the vampire squid has a series of remarkable adaptations that allow it to exist in an environment that would be inhospitable for most other marine life. One of the vampire squid's most fascinating adaptations is its ability to regulate its buoyancy. Instead of using a swim bladder like many fish, the vampire squid uses ammonium ions in its tissues to maintain neutral buoyancy. This allows it to hover in the water column with little effort, conserving energy in an environment where food can be scarce. The vampire squid also has the highest oxygen affinity of any cephalopod. This means it can absorb and use the limited oxygen available in the oxygen minimum zone more effectively than other creatures. Its blue blood, containing a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin, is specially adapted to bind and transport oxygen even in low concentrations. In the pitch-black darkness of the deep sea, the vampire squid uses bioluminescence to navigate, communicate, and deter predators. Tiny photophores scattered across its body can produce flashes of light, creating an eerie glow in the surrounding darkness. The vampire squid can even release a cloud of bioluminescent mucus to confuse predators and make a quick escape. This master of the deep also has large, sensitive eyes that are well adapted to the low light conditions. They are proportionally the largest eyes of any animal on Earth when compared to its body size, enabling it to spot even the faintest glimmers of light in the depths of the ocean. The vampire squid really is a master of survival in the harsh conditions of the deep sea. With a name like vampire squid from hell, you might be wondering if it's dangerous to humans. A natural question indeed, given its ominous title. But let's delve into the facts and quell those fears. The vampire squid, contrary to its name, is not an aggressive creature. These elusive beings found in the mysterious depths of our oceans are known for their gentle disposition. They tend to be passive, preferring to float in the dark, serene waters rather than engage in any sort of antagonistic behavior. Now, you may be thinking, what about its beak? Many squids and octopuses are known for their beaks, which they use to capture and tear apart their prey. Well, here's a twist in our tale. The vampire squid, despite being a cephalopod, doesn't have a beak. Yes, you heard it right. No beak. Instead, it has a small, toothless mouth, which it uses to consume marine snow, a delightful cocktail of organic material that floats down from the surface. And what about those arms? Surely something named after a vampire must have some sort of deadly weaponry? Well, again, the vampire squid is full of surprises. Instead of suckers on their arms, like other cephalopods, they have soft, fleshy spines, also known as cirri. These cirri are used more for sensory purposes than for capturing prey. So, there you have it. A creature that, despite its name, is anything but a bloodthirsty monster. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The vampire squid is a gentle, non-aggressive creature with no beak, no suckers, and certainly no interest in attacking humans. So, despite its menacing name, the vampire squid is harmless to us humans. Even though the vampire squid is harmless, have there been any intriguing encounters with this creature? Well, the vampire squid, with its ominous name and deep-sea dwelling, might seem like the star of many a maritime horror story. But intriguingly, encounters with this creature are few and far between, mostly due to its preference for the ocean's oxygen minimum zone, a region typically located between 600 to 900 meters below the surface. Yet, on those rare occasions when humans have come face to face with the vampire squid, the experiences have been nothing short of fascinating. One of the most notable encounters was by scientists aboard the research vessel, EV Nautilus. They managed to capture footage of a vampire squid in its natural habitat, revealing its unique defense mechanism. Instead of inking like other cephalopods, the vampire squid turns itself inside out, displaying a spiky, intimidating exterior to ward off potential predators. Another memorable incident involved a remotely operated vehicle named Hercules, which encountered a vampire squid while exploring the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. The vampire squid seemed curiously unafraid of the intruding machine, providing scientists with a rare, up-close look at this elusive creature. In a different scenario, a vampire squid was once found washed ashore in the Philippines. It was a surprising find, given the squid's deep-sea habitat. This incident allowed scientists to study the creature more closely, offering valuable insights into its biology and behavior. However, it's essential to remember that these encounters are the exception rather than the rule. The vampire squid's natural habitat is inaccessible to most humans, and the creature itself is not a threat. It's a fascinating testament to the rich, diverse, and often mysterious life that thrives in the depths of our oceans. Even though encounters with the vampire squid are rare, they're always filled with intrigue and fascination. So, we've journeyed deep into the ocean and discovered the enigma that is the vampire squid. This remarkable creature with its distinct characteristics has undoubtedly left an impression. Remember, despite its somewhat intimidating name, the vampire squid is not a blood-sucking monster. Rather, it's an intriguing organism that thrives in the depths of the ocean, far removed from human contact. We've learned about its unique characteristics, such as its cloak-like webbing and glowing orbs that light up the ocean's dark abyss. We've explored its habitat, a world far removed from our own, where it lives peacefully without posing any threat to us humans. Despite its name and eerie appearance, there have been no recorded incidents of a vampire squid causing harm to a human. Thank you for joining on this deep-sea adventure. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights into the marine world.